Hello friends! I'm just going to make a quick little video to show you how to make these little hidden paper clips that I made. I made them out of Bible book page, and they all have a paper clip at the back, and they have a little pocket here, and I put a little postcard. All of these elements are from the Judges era kit, so all of these little things, the postcards as well. And all of these elements are from the Judges era kit from Bible Journal Love, and I'll put a link to the kit at the bottom of this video. So I just decided to do that. I was working in my Judges book here, and I wanted a paper clip to clip in one of my postcards here. So I decided to just make a little fancy paper clip. So I made this paper clip, put in a little postcard that you can use for notes, and put that on the page there. And then I also made or just decorated on a belly band here with basically the same thing without the paper clip, and that's got a postcard in it as well. And that holds two of my postcards for the Judges study. So I'm just going to show you how to make these guys. I decided to make a few more using a different kit. This is Thorns in the Garden by Bible Journal Love as well. So you can use any kit that you want. I'm just going to put all these elements onto a page to cut out on my Cricut. So I'm just going to go cut it out on the Cricut, and I'll be right back. Okay, so what I made my pockets out of, my paper clip and the pocket, is Bible book pages. I did that in the last video if you want to see another project with that. But you can really use anything. You can use a piece of paper, scrapbook paper. You can use other book pages, hymnals, that kind of thing. This one measures 5 by 7 3/4, but really it can be any size. So I'm actually going to make 2 out of this because I don't want it that long. So what I did is I took 2 Bible book pages and just used my glue stick to stick them together really quick, because I find these a little bit thin for just using one. So then what I do is I fold over one side about 1/3, turn over and fold the other side about 1/3. You can kind of feel where it's the ridge is there, and usually one side will be slightly shorter than the other, so I usually will put the longer side on top, but you can do it either way. That will work fine as well. Just depends on what look you're going through. And then I just roughly cut it in half, and then that's my 2 pieces. You can make them again wider, shorter, longer, whatever you want to do. And then I take the longer flap and I just use my hole punch and just do like a half circle on that side, just like that. And I'll just do that on this one as well. Make sure you're writing well. It doesn't matter yet, but make sure when you're putting your paper clip and stuff, your writing is face up. And then I take a paper clip and I make sure the writing is facing up this time. And I put the paper clip with the big side on the back and the small side inside the center panel like that. And then I just use a little piece of packing tape and put that over here. I actually got this idea from Corey Damon, I think it is, from Creating with Scraps. She's got a series on there called Flaps, Flips, and Folds, I think it's called, and she's got every kind of flap that you can imagine. So if you want to see lots of ideas like this, just go check that out. So then you just put some glue on the narrower side and fold that side over. And then what I usually do at this point is I just give a little bit of an ink there, so that when this is folded over, it's not as white. The inking is absolutely optional. I like the way it looks, but depending on what kind of paper and stuff you're using, you may not want that look. And then I do a little bit on this notched edge. And then I just glue on 2 edges here, like that. Fold this over, and basically there you're done. I usually ink around the edges, front and back. The back is not seen when you have it in your journal, but when you take it out, you can see it. So I just think it's nice to do that. So basically that's it. So we'll just quickly do one more here. I'll put the paper clip in the middle and put a piece of packing tape on top. Glue this edge down. So you can make a lot of these very quickly. A little bit of ink right there, a little bit of ink right here. And 2 edges here. And fold it over. And basically there you go. So this one will have a pocket on the right hand side. Some of them I did a pocket on the left hand side, so you can just decide which way you want your pocket facing, and then you have a little pocket for your postcard or whatever you want to stick in. So I'll just be right back and I'll show you how to do the decorating. Okay, let's get to decorating. I got all my Cricut things cut out, so we'll just work on this one first. And I think I'm just going to put a little bit of cheesecloth down at the top here just for a little bit of texture. So just use my glue stick for that. And I have a little scrap of just some handmade paper that I made a long time ago. And this is one of the clusters that is in the Thorns in the Garden kit. And I'll just glue that on there. These clusters work really well because they're long and skinny, which is the shape of the pocket, of course. Okay, and then this is also from that kit. Remember this? I thought that was a good sentiment for these because it might be to mark a page that is something you want to remember. And then this one I'm going to put a little bit of a tab at the top, and I'll show you how that looks on a page in a minute here. Just put that on there. There. And then I'm going to put a butterfly, maybe just there. And usually when I do the butterflies, I just kind of glue the center and leave the wings to float freely. These have a really low profile, these paper clips, so they don't add any bulk to your journals, which is really nice. So have to remember this is still a little bit wet, but if you put this on your page like this, then you're going to have a nice little tab there. So if you had another page on top like that, then you would just see the tab poking through. So I thought that would be cute to mark your page. So there's one, and we'll just do one more here. This one opens to the right, this one opens to the left. So again, I'm just going to put a little bit of cheesecloth up here. Adds a little bit of a texture. This is the one that I selected for this one. This is just a little piece of corrugated cardstock that I cut out. So just stick that on there just for a little extra texture. You could add all kinds of things to these, but I'm just keeping it kind of simple. There. This little faceless garland lady, I think she's called, is in that kit as well. So I thought she would be cute on there. And then again, a butterfly. These butterflies add a really nice contrast because these colors are fairly muted. I think I'll put this one up here. Just Press that on for a minute. And I got a tab, and I probably put my butterfly right where I wanted my tab. Actually, I can stick that up there still. These tabs are also from the kit. Just get it to stick out a little bit. There. And then again, this one would be on the other side like this. Like this. There. And that would show up like that. So then you would have your other page put on like that, and then it would just be showing the tab. So, and then you can put your postcards in. The postcards are from the Judges kit again. Have to be careful because it's not quite dry yet. So you stick your postcards in there. And you know, you can put a couple of things in here if you like. And there you go. I'll just decorate up. I have 4 more here, and I'll just decorate those up, and I'll give you a final picture. And thank you for watching.